Okay, everybody, welcome back. We are not very far into this, that's for sure. This game can go on quite a long time, and we only just started last time. Only about 3 hours of playtime, as you can see there. Oh yes, we did upgrade all of our units here. They're at 1 merge apiece. Wish we could fill up that first section for any of them, but meh. As it stands, it's not bad. But let's go ahead and let's finish the other 2 first forest stages for each element. I actually forgot to look up the stuff I was going to look up last time regarding the position of a couple of things. So I may pause during the stream to pop open a new window of game FAQs or something to see if that has any information on the... Oh boy, we are having some jittering fun here with the movement. And the reason for that is because we were messing with our controller for the N64 emulation. So I'm actually going to go in there and I'm going to adjust that dead zone again real quick. Is there just a reset to default here? Because I adjusted the default mode thing. That was not necessarily very smart. Let's see. Is that gonna fix it? Not quite. That didn't do it either. Actually, I guess I have to actually save and apply these things, right? Whoops. Yeah, sorry about this. I forgot that this was a thing I had to do, so... That has not fixed the issue. I'm going to step back outside for just a moment here. You're going to be staring at the back end of this thing for just a moment. My apologies. Let me try switching to the other controller profile, maybe? That one's a little different just in general. Oh, no, it's obviously not going to work. I'd have to reset the entire controller. Yeah, so I don't 100% know what to do with this, but I will fix it in just a moment. I guess after we instantaneously destroy this thing. Whoops. It's okay. Alright, just a moment of technical difficulty stuff once more. Looking at this for a moment to... That has still not fixed it. I don't really know what the issue is there, then. I'm just kind of confused now. Let me tell you, I'm real glad for this. Well, these enemies are using an attack that I think we've seen before, where every time they use the attack in sequence, it gets stronger. So it's a good thing that it's missing a lot, because otherwise that would be a big problem. Oh wow, I didn't even have time to do anything with that. Well, Excuse me. Okay, so there I think we were getting the jitter going up.
What does that mask mean?
This is the mask of the Gara, mark of those who love Garas. Do you use Gara, divine beasts?
I'm not really sure, so I use different ones. You know a lot about Garas, right? How do you best use them?
Gara divine beasts are tough and have defensive capabilities. A steel wall defense. They should serve as the best shield for protecting you.
I see. I want a tough one in front of me.
Casting a spell that further boosts defense will give you even more peace of mind.
It's okay, those aren't the ones that have the defense boosting ability. And see, now we're just getting the funky jitter everywhere. That maybe? Apply. Oh, there was something that we couldn't see because of the camera angle. Whoops, that's my bad. So I guess let's see what moves this thing has. Let's give it a chance. Alright, it's got generic earth element magic, so blind doesn't do anything to it. There we go. Alright, turn the camera around. Alright, so we're still getting that issue going down into the sides. And we're getting it when we go... Again, I really just don't know what the issue is there. Unless it just, like, completely eliminated Dead Zone entirely. That would be a bit weird. Oh, wait, I'm in the wrong part of the panel. That's why that wasn't doing anything. So that's a problem going down. Not a problem going up. Controller readings here. You know, it's going down fine. Yeah, sorry, I'm just having a bit of controller funk in general here, sorry.
That divine beast Choco gave me doesn't attack at all. Hey, did you raise it right?
What? Of course I raised it right. So, what are you trying to say? You're trying to pin it on me? You're serious?
You just didn't have the formation right, probably.
That's right, it's not my fault.
What? What are you saying? It's my fault?
It always is. Huh? Where's Vanilla? Where'd she go?
Isn't she off on a walk again? She'll be back soon, probably.
Oh, you all sound like you have excellent teamwork.
Okay. Can she battle by herself?
She is one of the sweet knights. She'll be okay.
I wonder. She almost got it last time.
I can't stand it. She's such a pain. I'll go look for her. Hi. Who are you? A fan?
Huh? I'm a beast hunter, just starting out. My name's Cocoon. Are you a beast hunter too?
Two? Oh, that's terrible. I'm in the Sweet Knights. Ever heard of us?
Nope. Is that like a teen name?
Sort of. Hey, did you see a girl wearing a yellow uniform around?
A girl in yellow? No, I haven't seen her.
A girl wearing yellow is right here, right?
Well, you're a fairy.
Wow, what's that? A divine beast. It talked.
She's a fairy. I got cursed.
Cursed? Yikes! You serious? Oh, well.
The sheer casualness of the whole thing just... I got cursed. Yeah, sounds about right.
Oh well, scared her off.
Nerd.
What you gonna do? I think I hear someone else in there.
Maybe it's that girl's friend. I think she said she was looking for someone. Why don't we ask them?
Gahoo! You do like girls.
No, you got it wrong. So that girl named Vanilla is gone, right? That girl, what does she look like?
Hey, is that all you think about? Gee, you're such a cad.
What? I gotta ask or I can't find her, right?
I wonder. Meow. You are possessed by a demon. Meow. You guys look like friends? Not like us. Well, she's wearing a yellow sailor suit. Kinda anime style.
A yellow sailor suit. Got it.
He doesn't know what anime
I
is. It's
really
the
wonder.
early...
Meow. You are possessed by a demon.
It's the early 2000s anyway. Just...
You shut up.
Oh. Did my controller just become disconnected? Yes, my controller just became disconnected. Ooh, I love technical difficulties. Wait, no, the other thing. Well, you're going to have to give me just a moment here while I get this sorted. Or, that... Now, the issue might be... Okay, no, it recognizes that it's working. D-pad movement still works instead of the stick. But you can see it. This is happening now when I try to move around with the stick. So it's pretty much D-pad for us. It's a good thing we don't technically need the left stick, I suppose. But I do want to see how absolutely not having it the stick is right now. Right, well, the overall jittering thing seems to have gone down quite a bit. It's like way too high. Alright, that has just made things worse. Sorry, give me just a second here to try and see if I can make this a little bit, my sensitivity is long. Okay, so that fixes things, but of course, since the stick just sort of naturally drifts upward on this controller for some reason, I was gonna say that fixed things, but it has not. Is that better? Again, I don't have to control it with the stick, but it's becoming natural of a means of doing it, and I seem to have fixed the problem. So, okay, no, not quite. I'm still getting a little bit of this. Can we, like, kill that completely while still keeping the rest of this above board? Alright, that might be fine. Oh, hey, free egg. Well, this will give us something that can attack on the Earth side, so that's going to be sitting in our bank for a bit of a while. Gaining some stat points. Gaining some experience points, rather. The Slitherack, as this thing appears to be called. in its base form. Ouch! And it landed a crit. That's not so good. Yeah, let's get a heal. Wow. Again with the crits. This thing really does not like me. Also, it is taking a while to chisel down completely. It's actually so low on MP that I don't think it can use that attack anymore. If it actually got a chance to move. Which, as you can tell, it did not. So, worked out in the end. Hey, let's get out of here. Let's move on to the next floor. Maybe we'll find this person who went missing. Okay, yeah, we're still getting a little bit of sticking here. I may have to tweeze these stats more specifically for reasons of being able to fix that completely, but we'll come back to that later. Turn to this side. Get out of here. There we go. Oh, you probably have that skill. Yes, indeed. You probably do have that skill that we've been seeing. Obviously, the shape of the Beast Hunters, when you fight them as Kalma, determines what type of monster you're going to see them transform into. And that will tell you what skill they have, kind of. You'll be able to determine a couple of possibilities. And that thing went down in 2 hits. Just like its regular version. Well, so much for those being like mini-bosses in any regard. Except maybe in the amount of experience they give you. And we're switching the D-pad control for a bit. Oh, we're like completely out of mana for our wind side here. At some point, we need to get that fixed. Mostly by wandering around more, I guess. But I don't want to leave too much dead air. I've already spent so much of this stream trying to make my controller not be a jerk. Not a lot going on at this point because, again, this is very easy and already was. The Fire Forest might be a bit more of a pain because those are enemies based around just all-out attacks, which are very hard to deal with no matter what in this game. Oh boy, more pocket change, and that's sort of flying a little bit in the face that we're getting the flawed stones. Flying a little bit in the face of what I said last stream. Oh, nice crit. That's real good, buddy. Flying, if I can ever actually get this out, in the face of what I had said in the last stream where I was like, oh yeah, by the way, you will sort of get better items of a specific type in certain areas, as this area is usually supposed to give us better money items, but you can see that we're not really getting that at this juncture just yet. And there we go. We got initiative on the snake. Yay. We managed to actually not get shafted on that one. Alright, anything going on in here? More plot.
Hey, did you find that girl, Vanilla?
Well, see that curse of yours? Can you catch it?
Huh? Cut that out. Of course not. But what about Vanilla?
Not like a cold, jeez.
Vanilla. She's probably wandering around somewhere, I guess.
You guess? Weren't you out looking for her?
Well, that Cocoon really gets on my case, so I just played dumb and split.
Yeah, that's why women are scary.
You girls don't get along?
Oh, of course we get along, but hey, don't let a word of this get out, okay?
Oh. Yeah, not a whole lot going on here, at least. So, I don't have to complain about the plot if not much is going on in there. Right? As I've said, the plot of this game is kind of and not really a big fan of it, but the gameplay is pretty good. I like the whole idea of all of this in terms of gameplay mechanics. Oh. Hey, you. Oh, it's just a monkey. Hello there, Vincent Vex. Oh, that's an emote that... I was about to say, that doesn't have a... But it does. It's just very rounded corners. Okay, I was confused for a second. How's it going? Ooh, we're fighting an enemy. We haven't seen this thing before. But it has attacks that deal a fixed amount of damage if they land. I'm pretty sure they don't have good accuracy to begin with, so the fact that we've blinded this enemy too is pretty much completely defanged it. But this fixed damage attack thing is pretty neat for a while, but eventually, like honestly, by the time you get the highest level version of this attack, which I think is a flat 150, you can pretty much outspeed it. I've played the original of this game before, but I have not played this patched version of it. I'm having a lot of fun. I generally did like the original quite a bit, but of course I installed the patch because it had quite a few, it had some bugs, it had some content that was kind of unfinished, I guess. Yeah, I actually think some of it is. If you enter the command that is listed in the stream title, which is !JC2 patch, that will take you to a page on romhacking.net that should give you information on it.
Hey, you're Vanilla, right?
Actually, I'll drop that in here in the middle of this cutscene.
Oh, exactly.
Yeah, there you go.
See an odd life form. Ew, what's this? It's got a tail. I'm so jealous.
Huh? Well, this is from a curse. Come on, Nico, help me out.
I'm glad for you. Gee, you're popular.
Yo, I'm Vanilla. Cheer for me. You had better cheer. You know those rivets? Vanilla get 'em. Rivets are the strongest. Aren't they awesome? Want 'em?
She's
Then I come to my
way
thing.
gone. Now we know why they didn't seriously try to find her.
Yeah, they added back
So
in
worry about it.
a...
Don't you have to go back?
What was it, 4 that were not available in the original? I believe it was 4. So those have been added back in. There's a couple of skills that were not available at all,
Ribbit, ribbit.
and I don't think actually even showed up whatsoever in the game that were put in. You're able to obtain a couple more,
You know, the Sweet Knights? These famed beast hunters are supposed to be incredibly popular throughout the temple. There's cool Cinnamon, combative Choco, incredibly cute Vanilla, and the leader, Cocoon. With all these women of beauty and intelligence, isn't this just like a girl's game? I'm getting ahead of myself, but these girls become the rivals of Cocoon. So is this...
Aren't you
just
also
a
getting
petty
ahead of yourself by
jealousy of
saying that too,
or trouble
Nico?
with women?
Oh, wait.
What you gonna do? Anyway, it looks like things are getting lively.
So, yes, all of the eggs should now be available through the item merger plants. I will try to show that off a bit, well, probably later in the game, because I'll need better items in order to get most of those, but we'll get there when we get there. This is a long game, as I've mentioned, so that might be a couple of streams from now. Let's sneak up on this mushroom. This is the one that uses the 2-turn attacks. These things can hit pretty hard, but again, 2 turns in order to be able to attack. I will generally give that a bit of a pass because I tend to just rotate a lot and mix up what I'm doing unless I'm going strictly on the offense. Which we might see a bit more of during the upcoming boss fight, because, yeah, we're on floor 3 of 4, so next floor is the first boss of the area, which is... I'm trying to remember what we face as a boss here. This one, I think, is Amord, which is the upgraded version of those... the guys that we just saw that were doing the fixed damage attack. That didn't actually hit us. So that could be pretty ugly, because our HP is a little bit chunky at this point. And by chunky, I mean not chunky. On every element variant of every monster. That is quite understandable because of a lot of reasons. I think it would be cool to have that level of variety.
Hello.
Oh, hey, it's the Fishman.
Are you gaga over the Sweet Knights too?
With a very different sounding voice.
Aren't you a Sweet Knights fan? How odd. Those useless beast hunters are pretty popular.
I
don't mean.
over Cinnamon.
Don't be mean, buddy.
Cinnamon, she's so nice. Her cold demeanor is totally cool.
Oh,
She's
this
just very stoic.
nerd likes the tsunderes, I guess.
Hey, who are you gaga over?
Huh? Who am I gaga over?
This idiot doesn't know one from another.
That's not true. But I don't know exactly what each one is like.
Okay, then make it Cinnamon. Cinnamon's so nice. I recommend her.
Hey, you gave us an action figure. Neat.
Should I?
I think those are partially
Don't get
randomized.
stressed over it.
Sadly, I don't think either of those series are likely to get a third game, but I would be very much open to both of those. So yeah, we can get these action figures of a couple of the characters. We can get a quick look here. Press X button to look closer. Oh, I should probably be controlling that with the D-pad, otherwise he's gonna go in a weird, For example, I think the big problem as regards that would get in the way of this, of either of those, I don't know if Genki Company, the company that made this series, still even exists. Level 5, of course, is probably a little bit too occupied with Professor Layton. I believe that's the same Level 5. It would be very strange if there were 2 companies called Level 5 in that particular era, I guess. of like there would actually be a conflict there by by the 2000s. In the 90s, nobody would say anything, right? Well, maybe they would, but they would say less. Oh well. Dark Cloud is another one that I want to play one or both games on stream at some point. I actually was considering putting the first Dark Cloud on when I was looking for an RPG for Mondays, but I eventually was like, I think that one might be a bit of a rough ask for some people just by virtue of the fact that there would then be a lot of cases of like 2 to 3 streams of just the same dungeon. Because I did try to stream it years ago. Oh my god, probably like 6 years ago. Back when I knew some other people I am no longer friends with, sadly. And that... I think that was like one 6-hour stream of it that I started in, and I just barely managed to finish the first dungeon. The levels in that are long, although there aren't a ton of them. So that would kind of, you know, I don't know how everybody would be interested in that. That's entirely fair. I don't mind a little bit of grinding in most games. I don't really need this. Let's take the little bit of money. And we will see what our salesman has here. We've got some unique items compared to the current shop. So, citron powder, this is something that we will be able to buy in the main shop at some point. These books, I don't think we ever will, but there's some kind of useful ones in there. I'm actually going to grab that and throw it on the boss. This is something we'll be able to buy later, and it will be quite useful. You've never played the first Dark Cloud? It's pretty interesting. I don't remember how the weapon customization compares. I don't think it's quite as deep, although you can definitely do a lot of interesting stuff with that. The town building thing is pretty fun to mess around with. Dark Cloud 2, yeah, Dark Chronicle is the name that it was released under in Europe, I believe, right? Okay, yeah, I was just making sure, because I do remember that that was an alternate title for it, which... That seems kind of strange that it's like, oh, this has been sort of, the series name has been changed in a way, I guess, as a result, which... That does happen, but still unusual when it does. Like, when a game gets taken out of or put into a different series as well. I know that exists. It's been a while since I've played that, but also... I haven't plugged my actual PS2 in for a while. I am definitely emulating this, but part of that is because I would have to modify my PS2 to be able to play this on an actual disc, I think. Dark Chronicle was close to another game being made in America. Ah, that would probably cause a bit of an issue then. Because that is definitely a common reason for a lot of stuff to happen in America. Name-related copyright stuff is very tight in the US. We all kind of are aware of the Genesis being originally the Mega Drive in Japan and the EU and pretty much everywhere else in the world. But that, the term Mega Drive, I believe, was already being used by a hard drive company in the US, which is not exactly related, so they had to change that. And yeah, that's pretty much my feelings about emulation, is just, if it's not a thing that is easily available on a current generation console, or it's not being sold, then I don't really see a big issue with it. Right, so we're going to see how bad this blast is eventually. I think it's 60 damage or something. It's quite harsh. This is not a boss to be messing around with too much. Although not by any means the hardest thing in the world at this point in the game. I think maybe even the fire boss would hit harder, but still, that kind of fixed damage thing is a little bit scary. Oh, shit, you're busting out something much scarier than that. Although saying that, it might take a bit to get to that point, but ooh. Yeah, once you get over the licensing issues, that is definitely kind of a thing. I would assume that there was probably some sort of minor licensing issue there, or maybe nobody thought about it, which is quite sad because this game is a lot of fun. I don't even know if the first one is available on the PSN either. It's been a while since I've looked at what you can get on PSN. So, oh, are you going to skip this many turns while you're blinded? Well, this is not such a hard boss, just a lot of very scary attacks. Because we can see that even with a D-tier blinding move, this Goofus is just whiffing everything as long as it's blinded. And it doesn't seem to want to even bother when it is attacking a lot of the time when it is. Hey! I was worried for just about nothing. And we can advance to the next area. Hooray. Gara Root, there we go. Cute gem, that's 200 bucks. And a lovely gem, that's another 800. So, solid chunk of cash for beating that boss. And an item that we will end up probably using later on. Because we did get that nice new egg that we're gonna use that beast probably once we hit, like, more than we have right now, we'll put it that way. It is probably not going to be what we throw in the middle, because I think we have another... we bought one of the Earth-type eggs earlier, so... while we are going to go hatch that right away, we're certainly not going to use it right away.
Hello.
Hello? Alright. So I think we only got 3 while we were only 2? I think we missed something in that part of the map. I didn't even see one of those enemies at all. Yeah, we didn't find the eyeball mushroom fella. So, again, one problem is that I don't remember where all of these are, so yeah, alright, you're level 12. This may not even be someone we use for a while, actually. Yeah, see, we've got something better we can use for our 4th party member.
Thank you for coming.
Actually, I wonder if at this point we can go and actually beat the next advancement trial, because we should have enough... we have enough reputation for that. We got a notification last time. Alright, what are we facing? We're facing what looks like we're going to be against a decent chunk of HP here. Until you can get 6 beasts on the end. Fair enough. That's a good way to do it because, as I had just said a moment ago, raw offense can get you very far in this. Well, this is a way to speed things up a little bit. Sadly, I can't get a heal in the turn that he surrenders. Alright, so what are we facing off against here? Definitely a more offense-oriented team, it looks like. Alright, blind. Dang it, no. That's some decent damage. Alright, you are basically completely out of MP, so we're seeing a switch over to... This thing does MP damage. Oh no, it has Power Snatch instead. Okay. Oh, not quite a one-shot. That's a shame. Alright. Let's get a heal because I don't think we're going to be dealing with too much here. 33 damage from Power Snatch. Yeah, we can heal that back. So that's just sort of you tried. A little. Alright. Now on to round 3. We will... Let's see what we're dealing with here. Maybe it'll be something a little different. We might see even... I was going to say, we might even see a full front line. That's probably not going to happen. So... Our buddy's going to be carrying a third bug, and I'm going to guess that it's something with a poison move. Oh, yeah. Oh. That's a big boy. That is a third stage. That is getting absolutely ripped in half. That's right, because I think the Bugich family has, like, no HP whatsoever. Almost. Favorite? Oh, I'm not 100% sure, actually. There's a lot of really good ones. I think... Well, it would definitely be really hard for me to pin down in terms of design. Usage-wise, I would probably have to give immediate... My first choice for usage, what I'm trying to say here, are either the wind or water versions of Paradragger, if I recall his name. The big bipedal wolf thing. I'm pretty sure that's what the water Kueg is. It's been a while, you can tell. We will definitely be seeing that throughout the playthrough of this. Whether we go into the post-game stuff or not. Right, end it, yeah. I mean, it's a good design, plus it's just got great utility all around. Absolutely great high tier. Oh yeah, the one that's more physically oriented. That one can do some pretty good... That one's pretty good too. Those huge shoulder plates. What do we got for missions here? Melzlucker 1. Nah, I don't think we can just buy those, unfortunately. And random chance. Poison Book, we'd be going back to the Wind Forest. You're looking for a Poison Book as well. We're pretty much just... all these quests are the same. we're going to wait on those for a bit.
Hello.
Yeah, those ones are pretty good too. We're going to grab Slugger here. These random names can give you some amusing results.
Thank you.
And we're actually going to do this. Just to put the Earth side in the front. Enters of the water variant of the Green Mao. I haven't seen that in a very long time. So, I seem to remember it being, like, kind of a teal color. It was pretty neat, though. That's not a bad color. At all. Although, like I said, that's just me going off of memory. We got some creepy noises going on around here. There's stone. Hey, look at this thing that we fought earlier. Spearmint cyan color. Okay. I was a little bit off then, but that does sound like a pretty good choice on the part of the development team. Again, I think that's something we will necessarily... Yeah, because I think there is a Kalma of that thing, right? Okay, I will see you later. Thank you for stopping in. Putting the kiddo to bed. Fair enough. You, that can definitely be a thing. Alright. Eight. Yeah, so our new member of the team will be gaining levels a fair bit faster than the rest of our team, just by virtue of being a lower merge, and I guess it makes it a lower level overall, yeah? So you're seeing that Barret is lasting pretty long time against these things when they're just hitting it with their normal attacks. But you haven't seen it try to tank a hit from a spell. And that will show off one of the big reasons why I'm not a big fan of Barret, because this Agnes spell is not very strong, especially coming off of these particular enemies. But I'm pretty sure that 1 to 2 hits of it will take down Barret. And yeah, not super great. Hey, look at these big nerds.
What are you guys doing in such a place?
Strongest divine beast quiz!
They sound like the bug guy.
What are the strongest divine beasts in the world?
Oh, I know what the answer is, so let's see if we can get some free dialogue, because they don't even get, you know. Why not? Let's get some free dialogue here.
Dregs, maybe?
Hey, you idiot! My teeth hurt!
Teeth hurt.
Excuse me.
My teeth hurt. Nice.
What
The music,
are the
the...
strongest divine beasts in the world?
Alright. I like them frogs.
It's gotta be Gnui.
Hey, you idiot! My teeth hurt! Excuse me.
Not as much dialogue as I thought, but still.
What are the strongest divine beasts in the world?
I like how it switches back and forth between the two dudes. I wonder if they changed this for the localization or something then.
I bet it's Choose.
Because it doesn't make a whole lot of sense otherwise.
I know. Choose are the best. Yes. Choose are the best.
Hey, I'll take one of those as a freebie. That's some buff for our AUG stats. We don't use any of them yet, but we will. They're a bit slow, but they have very good, just general stats. Otherwise. Strong attack. Oh, free egg. Strong attack. Great defense. Good HP. The ones that can use magic are pretty good at it. Although they also carry, defensive, instant death spells, so meh, not a good first choice, but once you get through that, yeah, see, like I said, I don't really like the Baron spells for that reason. They don't stand up to a lot of punishment. 2 hits to break that thing down is kind of unfortunate. And I'm pretty sure that they are basically like fixed HP or fixed amount of hits from certain sources. And your stats don't affect it. Meanwhile, I would much rather have raw defense up, which is guaranteed to last for 3 turns. And so you don't have something being like, hey, yeah, I'm going to use a charged attack and just break straight through it. If you're facing one of those mushroom fellas. But we'll see some more of that in a bit. More importantly, we get our free egg. And we face one of these things. And our wall is down in 1 hit. Good work, Chief. Also, yes, blinding enemies does not work to reduce their accuracy against your rock wall, perhaps unsurprisingly. So that can be a bit of a pain in the butt. Another thing about this place that makes it a bit more of a pain in the butt than the other forests of its level, and this is just a running thing with the fire forests, is that you get enemies trying to attack you, just running at you instead of trying to run away when you're on the field. On the other hand, if there are very few enemies on the field, if there's very few encounters on the overworld, I guess, is a better way to put it, getting a back attack is not such a chore most of the time. Although if you're trying to escape from certain positions, it can be a bit of a pain. Let us move on. We haven't even encountered the actual, like, story character for this region yet. Which is very strange, because... yeah, everywhere else we saw them on the first floor. Back to fire. I probably should have turned to water to get that experience going, but whoops. It's fine. We hit level 9 over there anyway.
Yo there, I'm one of the coup guys. You use coups too?
I want to use lots of different ones, so I'm interested. You a coup fan, sir?
What do you mean, fan? This mask's no shield, it's the sign of a coup beast hunter. Coups are good. They're fast, can fight, and good at defense.
Not so much.
Magic, too. Absolutely perfect. There's no more to they
are
to raise them that far, though.
They are the glass cannons of this game by a wide margin. But hey, if you go fast enough and hit hard enough, you don't have to worry about nothing else. That's a big if, though. So... But I do appreciate the free item because... Yes. Good items to get more of. Oh, at least the shield's holding up for a second. Although these things are so pathetic at regular attacks, I bet that's not going to break it. Yeah. We're still quite safe behind that rock wall, surprisingly. Because those monsters are good at only one thing. We got the egg. That said, we might actually get that out and raise it for a little while because very good magic damage once we get some appropriate skills on there. Oh no, my wall that I already knew was going to fall over immediately. Well, at least it protected me from one hit. If the blind wasn't going to accomplish that for me anyway. Yay! It's easy fight. Oh, you're just gonna try to run in there. And I screwed up the back attack. Whoops. It's okay. It's not vital to win any of these fights using a back attack, but still, getting the initiative would probably be nice. As I said, the great glass cannon, those things. Made of duct tape and prayers. Ah, here we go, some story. Get a load of this guy.
Hey, sir, what are you doing here?
Well, if it isn't a tiny beast hunter, I'm taking a rest.
Huh, but take a rest around here, and won't the divine beasts get you?
Don't close your eyes.
If I don't go meddling in their affairs, they won't bother me.
Oh, that's not going to hold out to be true around here.
Huh? Then are you a beast hunter, sir?
You can say that, but you've got quite an odd thing there.
What? Oh, this tail? I got cursed when a fairy cocoon touched me.
That's terrible. You're making it sound like it's all my fault. Serves you right. At this rate, you're gonna turn into a beast.
Actually, what is that thing on his back, now that I think about it?
I asked
Said that
Lamont,
before,
and he told
but...
me to collect the forest orbs.
Asked that,
Forest
rather.
Orbs? You mean the ones once given to the chosen one?
Sir, you know a lot. My name's Cocoon. What's your name? His name's Wu. He's my rival. Hey, old man. I'm never gonna let you get away with it today.
Just as usual. You don't motivate me at all. I do not fight the weak.
Who you calling weak? Try saying that after we fight, huh? Sir, who is this guy? You having an argument?
That's one way to put it.
Do not worry. I beat him once, and now he's always like this. He is quite able, but he relies on brute force alone. But wait.
Fitting for him to
Right
be
now,
around here.
No matter how strong you cannot get the orbs.
Orbs? Don't know about them. What's that?
Can you
The
eat it?
beast stones of ordeal awaiting deep in the forest. Do you not know? How provincial. This boy knows. Aye, what a difference, eh? Oh well, if I am to fight, I might as well fight with one strong enough to get the orbs.
Are you pawning this fucker off on me, dude?
I'll just go get him. Then we fight, okay?
Oh, not yet he's not, but it sure seemed like it. What a rat bastard.
As it happened, as it always happens,
BRB.
Cocoon entered a stifling, burning hot forest in pursuit of the orb. Until meeting the funny-looking old man and having a chat, you thought, what an easy victory. But then, that old man is extraordinarily cunning. And before you know it, he's in competition for the orb with a simple little boy. Cocoon, you succeeded in walking right into it. You call this exciting? I can't believe it.
Alright, I'm back. Pick this up. We can move on to the next floor, although I think there might be some more stuff to do around here. Is there? No, not yet. We have found a quite severe lack of any of the D-tier Kulma in this area. There should be a couple. Alright, so there's new... I guess that is sort of a thing, is that we've just been fighting the same two enemies. Usually we'd have a little bit of variety, but now we're getting stuff. I was trying to edge past this thing. And again, barrier is broken in one hit. That blast chance move and its upgraded versions, by the way, have a very high critical hit rate compared to other moves. And they generally have very good damage to boot, so... yeah, that could be quite nasty if it hits us. But I don't think it's going to. And you can see this enemy has like actual defensive stats, so that's pretty great. I guess that Kuga was kinda right. At least those enemies have some durability.
Hey, there he is. There you are, rival. What you doing?
Who's asking? You're pretty uppity for a talking beast.
Don't mix me up with those monsters. Wanna get cursed?
You're pretty obnoxious too. Hey, do something about her. She's your pet, right?
I've tried.
Bad attitude, huh? Yeah, I'm pretty much stuck with her too.
How mean. Bet you'd be real sad without me.
Yo, you looking for that orb thing too? That's right, we're rivals. I'm Kahu, pleased to meet you.
Oh yeah, see, the old man really did pass this guy off on us.
Get in my way, and you'll get hurt. Me? I'm Nam. Anybody who don't know me got their head in the sand.
Oh, he sounds like Joey whose balls haven't dropped yet. Wait a sec. No, but seriously, he does sound like a high-pitched Joey Wheeler, right? I'm not the only one who can imagine that a little bit. Ooh, yay, we're getting some back-to-back evolutions here. Check out our crab. It's a pretty great crab. Crab people. Crab people. Ooh. that makes me unsurprised. But as you'd expect, the area attack type of attacks can do damage in, well, an area. They do a little bit of splash damage to each beast on the side of the on each side of the target. Not going around the amulet though. That is not a possibility. And we get a power extract. Ooh, nice. Those are very rare drops as far as I am aware. Alright, so we're going to have to do a big circle here in order to actually get the drop on that chucklehead. Or I can just get into this fight instead. I'm just saying that it would be a lot easier to do these fights if we had that advantage. It wouldn't be necessary or anything, but it would make the fights easier. Alright, go to fire. Get him. Yeah. I mean, 2 hits. It's not even that hard. Hey, a Floodstone. There's a lot of Ogre Vines for us to investigate here, I feel like. Alright, shield. Blind. No blind. Oh well. Healing space. And take it out with our big hits. Yay! So we're going to continue to go in a circle and see if we can get behind that now sleeping enemy. If it's still there. Did it leave? I think it left. Wow. Well, let's poke around in here.
Excuse me, but I shall demonstrate the strength of Uggs.
What are you
Can you
talking
wait a moment?
about?
Fighting is the best way to have you understand strength. Let's go.
Oh, you're just gonna not even give me a chance to prepare? Cool.
All right,
Hey, okay, let's go.
What a goofy sounding voice actor. Alright, so this is the other Og type that we haven't seen. And usually this fella is the caster of the group. The skeleton there. I think that form is called a Skeluk. Skeluk. We'll probably see when its blind expires before we manage to kill it. Yeah, Skeluk. And as I have alluded to, those dudes come with an instant death spell to start with. Which is exactly as much of a pain in the butt as you think it is.
I'm such a disgrace.
I think the highest level of the instant death spell will actually... Okay, saying that is not quite true. Let's let this dialogue go through. Neat. Neat.
yes, quite. But are you okay?
They risk their lives, the Oggs do.
Can you breathe in that mask?
My way.
So, okay, those instant death spells, there are 4 stages to them that have a low chance, a medium chance, and a high chance, which I think is something like 55%. And then the 4th stage is the small chance to the entire front row. And yes, you will get screwed by this for RNG reasons every once in a while.
Beep, beep, beep.
Hey, Birdman. Let's just start storing all this stuff in here. I didn't even store the Gara root or sell any of my other shit from last time. Wow. Wow, you'll see how much attention I'm paying here. Here we go. Finally, it's something else. Finally, some skills. This is gonna be the fire spell, I think, right? No, so we missed it. We may have to... We'll have to redo, I guess. I gotta redo a lot of areas and collect the rest of these seed beasts, I guess. The game has not been particularly nice about giving me what I could really, about giving me my full lineup here. Excuse me. I did not mean to yawn right into the microphone. That was a little bit powerful. I saw that get picked up. Alright, so we've explored this entire floor now, right? Yes, that would appear to be the case. And let us move forward to the boss of this area. Hey, a hard hit book. Nice. I'll take that.
Our power is not to be used for destruction. Deep. Very deep.
Hey,
Sure, buddy.
Woo, what you mumbling about?
Oh? The Cocoon Master's pledge. It's been handed down for ages. Crystallization of knowledge.
Cocoon Masters. Weren't they wiped out with the Way of Divine Beasts?
The Cocoon Masters are gone, but their spirit strives to live. For example, let's see. If you feel rage, do not lose yourself to it. If you feel hate, do not be enraged by it. All forests contain both questions and answers. So it is said.
Hey, Woo, what language is that?
It's English.
The language of wisdom. A little difficult for you?
It's one of those guys. Well, we got a citron powder. That's going to sit in our inventory for a little while. And hey, here comes Boney M right now. Alright, buddy, do you feel like turning around? Yeah, see, this is one of the ways in which the fire forest can be a bit of a pain in the butt, because these things are going to chase us if we stand in front of them, rather. So we'll throw up our barrier. This may prove not useful, because it will probably attempt to cast its death spells on us, and that will not prove very useful either. Yeah, here we go. Add Mulse. Very, very nerve-wracking when that comes up, because, wow. That can just skip the middleman completely. And can you stop that? Can you go to, like, physical attacks? Yeah, see, look at that shit. Just immediately. Again, it's a good thing that we got that citron powder for free from Woo, because we need that for a floor like this, but, like, wow, what a cheat code. Instant death moves are always kind of a pain in, like, any of these games. Granted, usually they're completely worthless, but in this game, that is not quite the case. Ah, you're just making ape noises. This is gonna be... Is this gonna be... Skelluck there? Yes. So, tactics out the window. We kill this thing as fast as possible. Or we get fuckoed. I guess that's always a possibility. Hey, free evolution. Nice. Get out of here. I mean, free is a bit of a stretch in terms of how you define that, but ugh. What an annoying enemy. What a gross move. I'm kind of shocked by how good instant death spells are in this game, actually. Still, what a pisser. Right, we still have that resurrection book, right? Yeah, so we can just pop that at the start of this fight. And have to do some weird strategies in order to not... heal up our beast, basically, and not just end the fight early. And by weird strategies, I mean we waste a few turns, basically. Ouch! Alright, so we're going to dark shot a couple of times here. We're either going to land blinds or we're going to kill some dudes. I guess we're going the kill method. Or, well... we probably will in a second, because that's going to do like 2 damage to that thing in terms of health. Yep. Alright. One more dark shot, and then we switch to heal. And basically, we're sitting in this fight for a couple of turns in order to get Buddy Boy's health back up back there. So that way I don't feel like I'm in the danger zone when I flip over. Which I should be safe now. Oh, Redouble can see again, though. That might be... Oh, I didn't need to do the heal, I guess. Alright. And there's another egg. We got a lot of fire element eggs here. That's pretty good. Go around this dude. And are we fighting the boss? Yeah, we're fighting the boss here. We're getting this cutscene. It might be pre-rendered. I don't know for sure. It sure looks like it. Alright, so this is the final evolution of the Redouble, that boar enemy that we saw earlier. And ouch, that critical hit, that hurt quite a bit. Even coming off of just burn shot, that's... ooh. Alright, let's try to blind it again. Come on, we can do better than that. Or we can just land a crit. Ouch. Glad we didn't take a crit there. That would have been almost 100 damage. Do you have actual moves, buddy? That seems like something that would be a little up your alley. Let's throw these flame books for a little extra damage here. I think that this fight is pretty much in the bag at this point. Yikes! Fuck what I said earlier. Oh well, this should be the kill. And we missed! Fuck! What the hell? Really? Really? Our item missed. We were robbed. Seriously, game? What a jackass you are. Oh, I'm upset. Let's get our shit and go. It's not necessary, by the way, to go through the usual gateway out, but I just do it anyway because it feels like the right way to do things. Go ahead. And now we leave. I'm really fucking mad. Like, I'm not even gonna, I cannot lie to you people. I am so pissed. The Fire Forest is such dog shit. Just the worst place possible. Give me my money, please. Hooray, I got like nothing. Awesome. While we watch this little bit of cutscene, I guess, I'm actually going to pop open game FAQs, as I said I would, and see if I can get some information on that stuff I was not sure about. Guides, this should help me here. Alright, so this is from fairly recent. So, for any information that we glean from this, shoutouts to a John H. Hofnagel IV. I'm almost curious as to if that's fake, because otherwise, what a name. That one is slightly over the top, I feel. Alright, so yeah, that one's chilled. The rest of those scrolly, water. So yeah, we don't have to worry about that until a little later. Down to Earth. Okay, so there is one more that we can grab in Earth, and that requires us to go to level 4 of that area. And Fire, there's one at Area 3 that we did not get. And one at Area 2 that we did not get. So, yeah, we pretty much have to go through all of the Fire Forest and the Earth Forest once again. So, let's go ahead and throw a couple of randomized renames in there.
Thank you.
Let's check the lounge and see if there's any jobs that would make sense for going to those areas. Because, yeah, the other one should be the develop new product for the next location. slimy scat once again. This time we're gathering more poop, but it's from a slime creature. Lovely. I'm sure that's what anybody wants to do with their spare time. I wonder if it has the same consistency as the creature itself. Sorry. I'm sure that one just passed by you and you're like, ew, why would you say something like that? And the answer to that is, to be honest with you,
Find something good.
I'm just kind of disgusting. Like, sometimes I'll just say things that are terrible because of momentum. I just didn't stop to think, hey, that's not such a good string of words to throw together. Or maybe I did, and that's why I said it. Is because somebody would consider it awful. That's definitely not the sole reason why I say a lot of things anyway. I don't want to sound like one of those people. Let's hatch this egg. Let's give this thing a silly randomized nickname. And I've got a feeling that this is not going to be super... I wonder if it's going to give me like a super overpowered passive ability, considering this thing is... Oh, I was going to be like, considering it's useless on defense. Oh, there was a very unfortunate word that we just saw in there. Avalanche, however, is okay.
Thank you.
Alright, well, we're going to go into the Earth Forest first, because that's a little bit easier, I guess. We'll get our experience or something. And we're looking for that mushroom. I'll poke my head in all of these and see if we can pick up some more vendor junk. I'm probably just going to ignore the enemies, though. Also, the other thing I'd like to get are more eggs, but that, of course, is something that I think you all already knew.
Slimies are awesome. Think so?
Hey, you.
Yeah.
You're just saying that, right?
My dear Slimy. Ganui, so cute. But Cocoon and the others hate my dear Slimy.
Sounds like the reaction of a normal girl.
I mean, they're pretty decent frog creatures. They're pretty decent healers. They do the job. Going here. Anything? Not even an item. Obviously, the Kalma target is in Forest 4. So that's not even what we are concerning ourselves with. Let's get a heal, even though we don't need it. Walk into a completely useless enemy. Let's see what running away looks like, because I've never shown that off. You just sort of teleport. Obviously, turning around and moving the whole layout with you would be a little bit clunky, so there you
What do
go.
you want? Care to fight?
Sure, let's have a duel, buddy.
Of course. Will you fight me?
Fine. Here goes!
He sounds like he's passing a stone. It's time to duel.
I'm not losing either.
Let me teach you the true way of the Gara.
What, without any? Sir, you are talking out of your entire ass right now. Yeah, see, even the Gara trainers don't want to use the defense up Gara. Because, what's it called? Barad. The Barad spells are garbage. They are fucking terrible. Alright, well, now we can take this fight at our own pace. Because we've cleared this guy's only real attacker. Now we got these killer pea pod things that look really silly. And I don't 100% know why I decided to refresh my barrier, but why not? I guess maybe because Ramakis is going to run out of PP at some point. PP. MP. I got Pokemon on the brain. Whoops. Or maybe Earthbound. But then again, we did just play Earthbound pretty recently. In fact, I did the ending for that on the last Friday. So, quite understandable that that would be on my mind, right? It's also a really good game. You'll also see that these killer P-Pods are not impressive in terms of offensive ability.
I have lost.
Give me that EXP.
Excellent. In commemoration of your win, I shall give you this.
Yeah! We got our first Gara
Select
medal.
them,
Nice.
And something good might happen. I'm looking forward to taking you on again.
Well, alright. Tube face man. I don't 100% know what your mask is supposed to represent. But, okay. Go in here. Dull stone, yay, we finally got a little bit of extra cash. Well, we got the good cash item anyway for this section of the floors. Not counting ones you can get from bosses, but unfortunately we cannot refight bosses for a good long while, so yeah. Take the experience from this enemy. I don't know why I decided to start fighting these enemies here. Maybe because this thing was just lodged in the wall in a weird position. Well, we're gonna see this way overwhelm our Barad real quick. Oh, wow, it didn't break it? Are you kidding me? This thing must have absolute garbage for attack. Maybe it does. Oh, there you go. Alright, let us continue forward. And this should be the floor that has what we're looking for. I don't want to fight you right now, Crab. couldn't escape. There we go. That's better. Duck in here. And nothing to pick up. I think that's the boss chamber, so I guess that would make sense. Right? Because I think this floor has the boss just immediately in your face.
This isn't on you.
Alright, let's empty our garbage into this inventory. Into this man's inventory, this Birdman. I want a tiny bit of money for what little bit I've done here. Alright, come on, game. Show me. There it is. There's our target. Ooh, that was a creepy noise that thing made. Alright, here we go. Here is Match. We've seen what this thing does already. I believe the charging effect is the highest priority possible, by the way. I could be wrong about that. In fact, that very well might be. We may very well have seen already that that is not true. I have probably forgotten as much. Heal. Oh boy, I can see again. Well, it's probably about to die, so come here. Get out of here. Son. And there we go. That is everything we need from this part of the Earth Forest. However, I'm going to poke my head in here just in case there's a free item. Or a fight.
Hello. How are you? Would you like to use Leaf Divine Beast also?
Huh?
Hey,
How can
Seymour.
you just suddenly come and say that to me?
You do
I
not
was going to
lose
give you
by
this
knowing.
egg.
In battles, in the forest, everything is lost if you lose. To wit, beast hunters always want to defend and win, so they do not lose. To that end is Earth. To that end are leaves. Did you know the Power Store special attacks are negated if the beast amulet is turned?
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Once set to the Earth Formation, fight with the Earth Formation. This will bring you victory.
Yeah, they're a bit of a pain in the ass to use. Anyway, this dude doesn't have an item for us, so let's leave. Away we go. And we get our 50 cents. Huzzah, huzzah. Let's take a quick look at the lounge. And again, see if there's a relevant job for us. Item needed. Get it in Earth Lurk. We will go there soon enough, I guess. I will actually wait to do that, though. Instead, we are going to go to the throne room. We are going to do the Fire Forest once again and hopefully get those 2 targets that we're missing. Turn around. Are we in the correct place? Did I fuck up? Did I go to Forest 2? I didn't notice. Well, if we did, that's a little bit of free experience for us, and we'll be able to see that these things have stronger attacks now. Well, they're also just punching straight through the barrier because, wow. Of course they are. Yeah, this is definitely Forest 2. I went to the wrong place, and we are going to pay quite a bit of the price for it. I'm taking a big risk here. gonna say, don't die. Alright. We are definitely not ready for this part of this area, by the way. I just want to point that out because, ooh. But we'll take the experience while we're in the vicinity. You know, if I'm gonna fuck up, I'm going to at least try to take advantage of it in some way. There we go. Yeah, see, we're in Fire Forest Area 2. That was my mistake. I don't know how I didn't catch that immediately. But we got some experience out of the deal. And let's go where we are actually supposed to go now. That sounds like a good idea to me. Alright, so we don't particularly need to visit the Ogre Vines on floors 1 and 4. Assuming we actually go to floor 4. We need to check 2 and 3. There should be 1 Og Kalma and 1 Ku Kalma, and that will get us the last of what we're missing. Also, yes, by the way, you will notice that the jobs board, because I didn't mention this earlier, it advances 1 thing each time. So, when you visit it after visiting the forest, the first 2 jobs will be bumped on the list, will be bumped down 1. The oldest one will be removed, and a new one will be added. So hopefully we didn't screw anything up too bad. Alright, are you worth a fight?
Hey there, guy. Touch me and you'll get burnt. You still want to fight?
Oh, he really does sound like...
Hey, that sounds interesting. You that strong, sir?
You're big for your britches. Whatever happens, don't blame me.
Definitely sounds like somebody from pretty deep in Oklahoma.
Okay, let's all go.
You a stranger? What business you got with Coos?
Oh, wow. I'm amazed that that stood up so well against his attacks, as opposed to how it deals with the enemies, the wild enemies, rather. Alright. No, you're going straight for the shield.
Making fun of me is a hick? I'll get you back.
Oh, he actually is supposed to... It's not just whatever goofy voice they chose. Well, neat. I learned a thing, I guess. Oh, my defense. Now I'm slightly on par with this dude in terms of ability to resist a hit.
You miserable.
Yay! I want your medal.
Hey, you're not bad. I'm surprised. Hey, take this. Don't be shy. This is our custom. Collect a lot of them, and something good might happen. Then how about playing in the arena or somewhere?
We'll think about that some other time. Hey! A pretty stone. 300 yen on the floor. That's nice. little bit of change. Fight that I will probably just go ahead and hit that run button on. Dang it. Dang it, Bobby. Oh, come on. There we go. Alright, here's one of two. Making weird ape noises. Once again. Alright. This thing is probably about to explode in a single hit because it has no defense whatsoever. Also erased our barrier instantly, but we knew that was going to happen. Alright, well, it didn't die in a single dark shot. I think the other attack would have possibly been a one and done. But we'll take all the experience from these because they're worth a little bit more than the cannon fodder on the rest of the floor. A little bit more. Not a lot, but still. A little bit more. A little bit more. Alright, so if you want to just fade out, there we go. Yeah, just walk into that. Disappear. Anything in here? No. Alright. On to floor 3. Oh, you're gonna do this. Alright, so... I was gonna say getting past is gonna be a pain, but no, thankfully they're very small. They don't have a big arm span, despite the look. It's something, but... Hooray! More money. And unfortunately, getting past this chucklehead is gonna not be such an easy thing to do. And we may have to sit here mashing the escape thing a couple of times. I mean, these enemies just aren't worth it. They'll annoy us a little bit, but that's it. Well, fine, if you want to play like that, we should be able to just one-shot. I was gonna say, we should be able to just one-shot even this thing at this point, but nope. Nope, not quite. Good enough. Alright, nothing in here. Although, since they're a little bit deep and round in here, I am just automatically like, hey, let me go all the way in just to be sure. Alright, you're a warehouse man. Is there... Alright, so we've got one last shot here, and I guess we'll try floor 4, but I don't think it's going to spawn on a different floor. But I guess, just to be sure, we'll give it a shot. Otherwise, I have to leave here and re-enter again. Which I don't really particularly like, that I have to do that. I mean, on the one hand, it's not really something I'm likely to use, but also... I may as well get everything because there's actual rewards for it, even if you don't put them to use. And having the option is nice, just in case. Just in case things should happen to go that way. They might. Is there an item over there? Let me grab that just in case. A hard hit book. That's Worth like 40 yen, I think, so that's all right. That's not too bad. Please leave this mortal coil entirely. And give me your experience. Hey, we even gained a level out of it too, so. I guess at least there's a minor advantage to coming out here all the way. Very minor. Alright. And down goes that last enemy. Yep, we didn't find it. We have to go through the fire forest another time. Actually, I'm going to double check real quick and make sure that that is correct. Yeah. Okay. Let's do this again. God, this place is full of so many gross noises, and I never really noticed it before. Or maybe I did, and I've just forgotten, because it's been like 5 years since I played this game outside of stream last. Alright, so we're back on floor 3. So we should be able to find this nerd somewhere, right? Not that nerd. That nerd we can always find here. This is a matter of something that appears to come down to luck, because why not? And if you want to turn around there, old pig Madengar. I guess it's not necessary because we get past that fella pretty easily. Fudge. Really? Am I doing this again? You have got to be kidding me. Well, I'm going to check floor 4 just to be on the safe side once again. And there's Bony Joe laying in the middle of the road. Escape the fight. Yes, I'm pretty sure that if you get the initiative in a fight, you can always escape, so at least there's that. And yep, we're doing this a third time. Well, technically it's a fourth time. I can't believe we're searching this floor 4 times to find this. This can be a bit of a problem with these early parts of the game, just by virtue of the fact that they are this much of a pain in the ass to actually get what you want out of them sometimes. And yeah, we're checking everywhere else on these sets of floors just to see if we can get a couple more items that are worth selling. Or even just a few eggs. Those might be nice too. Ah, right, I forgot that this was... I forgot that those were 2 per target. Oh, my bag is full. Well, that's great. Let's use one of these on you to just get your mana refilled. Nice miss, though. That makes things a little bit easier for us. Forget it. We'll only bother with items if they're the crystals. Let's restack everything here. So it's the next floor that we have to actually hope we get our thing on. And I'm just gonna leave if it's not there. Well, I guess that and actually sell the items that I have in my inventory once I leave. Let me run away from this fight, jeez. I said let me run away from the damn fight. Alright, so that is just about guaranteed to be a pretty stone, so I'm going to throw out the flawed stone. And we are going to pick that up. But I was saying before the game decides to make a monkey out of me and says, hey, yeah, it's just another flawed stone again. Or somehow worse, an item that it just makes exist that is worse. Alright, your warehouse. That was an accident. Well, that hurt quite a bit. Well, I'm starting to think that this guide is wrong. It's a bit of a problem. I'm actually going to go look in the folder for this patch and see if it says anything in here. Like, it might be a known bug or something there's a problem there. Alright, well, it doesn't say anything about that, so either we're just superbly unlucky, we got it and somehow forgot, or this guide I'm using is wrong.
For any...
We'll hand in what we have at least, and we'll do a merge. Can't merge if I can't carry him. Oh, right. Well.
Thank you.
I should go empty my bag then.
Find something good in the...
Here, enjoy all this junk, buddy. My bag's full of a lot of crap. There we go. Alright.
Find something...
Alright, I was taking a quick look to see if I could see anything of any real obvious use over on game FAQs, I guess. Maybe that would be of some help, but I don't think it would be. Right, this is actually where we want to be. Yeah, you want an egg. Oh, that's quite a trade. That one is less so. Alright, so let's take this. And as I've mentioned before, we only get to take one job at a time, so...
Harvest anything?
Oh, right, I don't have to mash through when I talk to you this time because no new acquisitions. Well, let's go ahead and do this, even though, again, I don't really like this skill very much, but it will do. Enough trying to look at that shit, because there's nothing there. And I should know that by this point. Let us
Thank you.
just move on. And we're going to go into that level 2 water forest. And that's a pretty nice, easy area to deal with still. Plus, we should be able to get some new skills. We should get at least a new healing ability. Alright, this octopus is going to corner us here. This Q, as it were. Which is its name for some reason. I guess because it sort of looks like the letter. Yeah, even these enemies are going to do a reasonable amount of damage to us to start with. But we have a few safe turns here, so... we're good to go here for now. Right. Hey, wow. Calm already. You're gonna notice that their lines are gonna start getting a little bit more complicated sounding as we start going deeper here. The Nuku, yeah, we're gonna be facing a couple of Kalma of existing beasts already, but with different names for the C rank variants of certain skills. So for example, because this line's third stage is what we're going to be facing in the next area with B rank skills. We see this as our Kalma carrying the C rank version. And I thought that thing would be able to stand up to that attack a little better, but I was wrong. Oh well. We lose a little bit of experience for the water side. Oh well. It's pretty close to... we're pretty close to level 15 on all of those fellas.
Slimy divine beasts?
Huh? Well,
It's this weird surfer guy.
Sometimes? No good. Slimy's every day, Slither. The other divine beasts are no good at all. Forget them. Slimies are resistant to special attacks and cute, too. Real easy on the eyes. They're the strongest healing divine beasts and will sacrifice all for their friends.
But aren't their attacks pitiful?
Slimies are kind at heart. That's why they can't be violent. They're mood makers that prop up their friends.
Indeed. I've learned a lot today.
For example, that this dude has one of the teeth pushed in a little bit on the mask, but only on the 2D portrait. The 3D model does not feature that. Strange, but you know, PS2 era graphics are still not really the greatest looking thing in terms of how much detail they can fit, but I like the PS2 era graphics. They're very good mostly. And this is a time before game designers looked at the amount of detail that they could fit into graphics and just be like, hey, yeah, we've got to use all of this, man. And we have to make these photorealistic looking things that nobody fucking likes, that defeat the whole point of fiction as a medium, because we're just trying to create reality instead of something that can't possibly exist in the real world. I have opinions. I'm sure all of you have noticed that by this point. I do not know how to shut up, basically. Ooh, cutscene.
You're working like a bee. Are you still setting traps all over?
That little divine beast sure talks a lot. Where'd you pick her up?
Hey, who you calling a little divine beast? I'm a fairy.
Fairy? Oh, well. Say there, Sonny. Can I have her? Take her to Kikinak and Company, and I can get a pretty penny for her.
Really? So I could sell Nico? It's very tempting.
Wow.
Hey, Kahoo, don't you get
Although
started
admittedly-
on this now.
Fully deserved.
Just joking. Sorry, sir. She's my friend.
Rats. Ah, well, forget it.
Oh, let's go ahead and get our thing to move on to the next area. You're not going to spring another gas trap on us? Okay. Well. Perfectly fine. Oh, hey, a Gara in here. Yeah, shut up, monkey boy. This will be our first encounter with a recolored alternate element beast. This is Garalanth. We saw this design earlier. It had the fixed damage attacks. Instead, it has the Selam abilities in this version. And those are not super powerful healing spells, but they purge status effects from everybody that they heal, which is pretty nice. That is a good get if we can get one of those. It may take some doing to chip this dude down, though, because of healing every turn. Like some kind of a jerk. Although, it seemed to have stopped. Is that triggered by only being on certain sides of the amulet? I don't know 100%. Well, I know like nothing about the AI of the enemies in this game. If there's even that much to say about a lot of it. Because certainly it can cast Selam again. I mean, it's an expensive skill, but it can keep doing it at this point. So, that's weird. Weird that it did not choose to do that. Well, that's okay. So we got something pretty nice. We may end up using that skill. I may choose to use that at some point. For now, I guess we're skipping that fight. I could have taken that, but whoops. I did not. I am clearly not in the destroy everything state of mind at this second. Same to you, buddy. And your weird boomerang stuck to your head. Alright, what you got for me? The Ninui. This thing has a much stronger version of the Medina's healing spell that we have. This will give us Medinia, which is a C-rank heal spell. And that would be a nice thing to have that we can stick onto our team here for a little bit of aid. If we manage to be able to merge this fella. The C-rank Kalma also count as stage 3 for adding to your evolution meter. So merging with them is pretty cheap and pretty powerful at this point in the game. Alright, so are we gonna have to like chip you down a bunch to... No, it's going to alternate between attacking and healing, I think. Or flip a coin internally or something. Alright, well, if you're gonna do it that way, let's finish him off with a dark shot. Yeah! Give me that. That's what we like to see. The healing enemies are much easier solo than they are as groups, to the surprise of nobody ever. So I'm very glad for the amount of experience we got there, and less so for the amount of experience we did not get there, because, wow. That was an easily ended fight. I'm surprised it couldn't take a little bit more damage. Well, that's my fault. That's my fault. And there we go. We're picking up dull stones in every one of the forests at this point. Oh, hey, Froggo. So you can hear a little bit more in the background of the music. This is one of the neat things that I like about this game, is that as you continue deeper and deeper into certain areas, the soundtracks just slowly stack up and get more and more detailed. Ooh, oh no, this is the target. I was like, this is a strange thing to see for, in terms of can drop an egg this soon, but not yet. This is not what we're looking for in that regard. Yarga. Ooh, it's busting out a B rank move. Well, I guess that's because there isn't a C rank version of the Yarga move, which we haven't picked up even the D rank version of that. That is right in the depths of this place. That is in Water Place 4. I don't know why it's inserted so deeply, but it is. All right, let's see if we can get the drop on this Chucklehead. Yeah, here we go. It wasn't too bad of a fight. The heal is kind of surprising, but we have enough damage on our fire formation that... Well, formation in big air quotes there, but still. We have enough damage there to get the job done, is the important part. Ooh. And there's another water element Gara. But you can see this one, that makes sense, is a crab.
You gotta watch out. The beast hunters are after you.
You're okay. You'll run away fast. You'll find orb.
If your wish is granted and you get out of the forest, what will you do, Cure?
Cure want see lots. Not no outside forest. Kapu, why? Why come to forest?
Huh? Well, of course, to get stronger. To train, get stronger, and become a man. I promised my dad. I want to get strong, like the legendary Cocoon Masters.
Cocoon Masters? Don't you mean beast hunters?
Oh, shut up. I just want to become strong and control divine beasts.
It's okay. Kapu surely be strong.
Oh hey, we got a pretty nice healing item. Also, you're definitely getting a nice glimpse at the fact that these floors are getting a lot bigger now. There's a lot more going on here, and consequently, there are a lot more C-rank seed beasts to pick up. If we ever get to that point. Around here. Yeah, so I think that's it for this floor. We really could use... like a full screen map function would be pretty great. But that would probably require a lot of hacking know-how that would be a little bit deeper than just changing around some numbers, which is pretty much what has been done with this particular patch. Ooh. There's a camel lemon. We've got the final, I think it's not even on this floor, but still. Oh, okay. Sure, buddy. Water leaf, is there one at C rank? I don't think there is. No, here we got the Fangnoggin, or Fangnoggin, I suppose, which has a potentially very useful skill if we have a strong enough beast to use it. That, as you can tell, restores MP. However, its effect numbers are absolute garbage. So, although this fight is pretty much free, this thing has very little physical offense either. It's cool to get to see that, because that would be a really useful thing. Yes, Tissues affects the entire ring. The main problem is, as you're seeing, does my cursor show up on here? Not today. Oh, there we go. Is you can see this little issue here in that unless you are very strong, you're not going to get a full refund. Thankfully, this shouldn't be a huge problem most of the time, but of course, if you're locked out of spinning, you're just going to be sitting there slowly ticking down towards a point where you're using this beast that is using a very weak generic attack. On the other hand, this enemy is just absolutely doing nothing. Yeah, it's good for keeping up all your other stuff. I would recommend, as a general rule, if you're going to use Tissues or its future form Tishalite, put it on the beast in the middle of your water side. And there's my strategy advice for the stream. For a game that I don't know that a lot of people are about to start playing anytime soon, but if you are, there's a little bit of free strategy for you on how to do some team building. Also, very strange that we find a B rank this not deep into the forest here. Can we get an ambush on this Froggo here? Oh, we were close to it. Oh, yeah. Hi, Calamitish. How are you this afternoon on Monday? Hope you're doing pretty well. I'm doing pretty good. Okay, so we're seeing this move. We might actually be able to fight the seed beast that is supposed to have this around here. This is one of the more infamous glitches for this game, that you couldn't get the seed containing power steel for some reason. It was just incorrectly programmed, I suppose. You know, sometimes they screw up things like that, that's all. All right, well we can upgrade our healing spell once we're done around here. Yeah, probably just a missing flag, or they screwed up posting something, I don't know.
Come sooner, can eat.
Eat? Eat what?
Ginui.
Huh? Gnui? You eat that stuff?
You can just eat those?
Yummy, crunchy. Oh, yummy. You're a good catcher. Catch one for Papu.
Are they crunchy? I don't know.
No thanks.
Tomakana, yummy. Tomakana, you what? Yummy.
No
I mean, that makes a little
I'll
more
pass
sense,
on
although
that
it is
too.
kind of a pufferfish,
No be
sawfish
bad.
thing.
Good
So.
catcher. Yummy, yummy.
I'm not gonna be polite. No way.
She's trying to be nice, so why don't you have some? It might taste good.
Get out of here. You think so? Then you have some, Nico.
Might just be, you know, crunchy frog. And leave the bones in when they sell it, otherwise it wouldn't be crunchy. Wait a second. Oh, absolutely! What could possibly go wrong?
Nah, Beast Hunter. Do the Nas have unusual attacks?
That's a
Oh,
good
wait.
question. There are some extraordinary ones. Special attacks that directly reduce mana points, and attacks that drain health points and mana points from the enemy. The battle is won by bringing the enemy health points to 0. So these attacks are powerful.
If the points don't just go away, but actually help the enemy, it feels like a loss in turn.
Oh yeah, you can also inflict mental damage on the enemy beast hunter.
But won't you lose friends?
That's the
Wow.
other side of life. But the stupid men never understand me. I have friends. The Nas and the divine beasts have never betrayed me.
Indeed. I think I know why so many Naz are like you.
You can inflict mental damage. Wow. It's a real dick move. And we got any... I know there's some other stuff we can search through around here, right? Yeah. We haven't finished even like half of this floor. Also, we're starting to get some better healing items, which is very, very good. The side. Ooh. These are pretty rare to find, so this will be a nice thing to pick up an egg of. Not a super amazing beast, I don't... Well, they didn't get a lot of that is because this skill just does very small numbers. Because it drains life from all of the enemies and heals all of your party. So it's a large looking, at least, swing in terms of numbers, but I don't use this skill very much, but hey, we may as well at least get it to have it in our log. Yeah, we're using only the D rank, and it took all 3 Yargis and 4 physical attacks, and you can see these things aren't exactly muscle machines either on the physical side. And that is how much it took to break through a D tier wall. And we've been seeing stuff that has been laughing at those on this floor, even. Like, Valia is a one-shot on that thing. So, that's not exactly a lot of damage. Also, you can see that I goofed up getting the initiative here. Yeah, I was going to say, I think even this thing's Power Steel might go through the wall in one hit, but we won't be able to tell for sure now. Ah, crud, of course you went second. Alright, turn and heal. Let's get that experience. Hey. It's too wide to be able to get around. So we'll throw up this Baroness. This should be enough to deal with this whole fight. I've said before that I'm not really a huge fan of the barrier skills, but there are places where they just trivialize certain fights. Because again, something like this, where the damage is going to be so low the whole time, it's just free real estate. I don't even think that wall is going to get broken down. Yeah, see, we're about to end this. And we took 0 damage to that entire fight. Not bad. Alright, this one we should actually get the initiative. Yeah, here we go. All right. Heal. It doesn't do a ton of good. Ow. It doesn't do a ton of good to attack during that turn. Because this next turn, if I've learned the pattern and the AI decides to stick to the pattern, yeah. Turn 4, it switches away from doing power steal and does regular attacks. Well, its 4th turn, rather. Hey, neat. Can now merge that, even though we don't have a C tier fire seed yet, so I don't think we're even going to do that just today. Unless we wanted to just give it more skills or something. Which, I mean, I've heard of worse ideas. Alright, so I'm going to do a quick scan of this floor and make sure that I got everything. Once again, these floors are now so big that that's actually worth doing. Again, another free fight. Crab once again makes sense for water, right? And Peach. Maybe a little Peach. I don't think its moves are good enough for that to be Crab Rave, but you know. I'm talking about its, like, dancing, not its actual ability. Which is definitely doing good work around here, so... You know, can't complain about that. Let's make our way down to floor 4. I think we'll be able to beat this boss. I'd like for this dude to turn around, though. They are... Actually, I mean, I've been ragging on them a little bit just by virtue of the fact that, like, re-upping them is often necessary to, you know, keep you protected for a while, but they're very good against specific moves. And they come in handy pretty well against bosses, as implied there. Because bosses are going to be single targets, just always. So, for example, at the bottom of the 3rd Earth Forest, I'm spoiling this one a little bit, there is a mushroom boss, which has the... I forget if it uses the B rank, I'm pretty sure it uses the B rank charge move, and that is pretty much guaranteed to go through even the B tier barrier move. But still, that's a lot of damage you just prevented with that, because that thing hits like a truck. Made of other trucks. Okay, so I think we got good aim there. Oh, wow, Power Steel is going to take that long to go through. I'm sorry, I keep trying to adjust my chair because it feels like something's about to fall off of it, but I think I'm just imagining it. Alright, turn around, heal, and then let's sweep the rest of this fight real quick. Hey, you! You're gonna have that last D rank move. And a strange noise. Even by the standards of these fuckers. Yeah. This is going to be our second to last, actually, D rank move in water. There's one other one around here. Yeah, I know, right? 5 whole hit points! And that is why I don't think you will ever see me actually using the Yargus spells. Because, oof. You need ridiculous stats to make those worth it, and at that point, just use something bigger. At that point, switch him to one of the sides, or if it's already not a water beast, just put it on fire and get Soldona or Soldote, and you'll be able to clean house. What's in here? This dude who's looking a little out of place.
Oh, good timing. Wanna go round?
Let's do it.
Oh, of course I will.
Good. That's a man. All right, let's go.
I'm not pulling any punches.
Oh, go! Go! Don't be scared! Go!
I'm just waiting for one of these guys to be like, I forgot what I was about to say. Oops. Oh, yeah, I got a feeling that this fight is gonna be a little bit shitty. We've had quite an encounter with Admulse earlier, too, when we actually finished the first Fire Forest. That was not such a good time. And yeah, we're getting put to sleep quite a bit here. Alright, so I guess at least we can put our shield back up if necessary. I don't know if we're actually going to be seeing Admirals yet, but I mean, the whole sideline over there could just be physical attacks. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if it was, because he's got the Nagelchew on the corner. Alright. Shield up. Yeah, no more MP for Adslan, I see. And you're not switching at all. What a strange dude. Although I guess he's hanging out in the wrong forest or something, so I guess that kind of scans some way or another. Alright. Oh, you've got a variety, haven't you? Sonic Boom, ooh, and Burn Attack. Crud Vapors. Let's get rid of somebody first. And honestly, like, I was gonna say I could probably just keep going down the middle, but I don't want to do that in this case. Alright. Baratus. I actually would rather that you went second, but if we're gonna see generic attacks, it might be okay. In fact, I don't even think I need the wall anymore. Provided that he really doesn't stay off of... Well, rather... Alright, so here we go. We're going down the middle.
You did good! Nice attack there!
Hey, you're not even gonna turn, are you?
One blow! Right now, just go! Wham!
This guy wants us to kick his ass. Amazing. Well, I suppose I will abide. Not quite a kill shot there. Well, we tried. Give it to him. Instant wake up. Oh, yeah. Very good.
Really got a good one. That hurts.
All right. And it's a medal for us then. We get some levels.
Good. You got it. You're pretty good. I like you. Take this.
You're pretty good. Or wait,
This
wrong
is a
franchise.
proof of beating an og. Win again, and you get another. I'm not gonna lose next time. Okay, I'll see you around. Oh.
Hey, don't call me a hoe. I understand your feelings about losing, but still, come on. That's just unnecessary. No, I get it, I get it. Alright. So, we got anything else in here? No, what am I thinking? I already looked at that earlier. Oh. Into a resting position, please. Unfortunately, I'm at a dead end. Oh. I think I turned around just in time. Oh, hey, nice dodge. Alright. That should erase that target. Yep. Let's use our heal skill. Gotta get that experience on everybody. Alright, back to fire. Then wind to fit. Actually, with that damage, that makes me want to stick on fire for the purpose of finishing this fella off here. Whoop. And there we go. All right. Go back over here. I was gonna say, there should be a decent chunk of this floor that we haven't explored yet, right? But I guess not as much as I thought. Oh well, boss time. Well, that thing looks really messed up. Why does it have a single bird leg? And bat wings and... What? I don't know how to respond to this thing. What a design choice. I mean, obviously I've seen this before, but still. Just... Ugh! Get a good look at this thing dropping in on you and you just... Ugh. And it's using Spirit Blast. That is not particularly great. It's called Frog Gas. It wants us to think that it's a frog of some kind. And I don't buy it whatsoever. Ouch! Holy fuck. Stop that, please. This damage is disgusting. Can you, like, skip some turns or something? I may, in fact, not even really be ready for this then. Sheesh. Alright, well... I was gonna say, that's more than we can damage race easily, but still. Ouch! 144, what the fuck? Alright, well, we can at least... We're at least fast enough to Okay, we don't have any usable items here. Gotcha. Or are we not fast enough to... Are we, like, speed tied? Or not quite speed tied? You know, we have to worry about... any sort of number flexibility there. No, sir, I don't like it. Ouch. Alright, shield up. If it weren't for the healing move, this would be a pretty simple fight. But that is a problem. That's going to stretch this out quite a bit. So at this point, our strategy is pretty much alternate back and forth between fire and earth. Okay, so I guess going faster was just a one-off thing that one time. Alright. I believe the attack boost resets, by the way, if it doesn't use Spirit Blast or a similar move on a consecutive turn. And that should be enough turns that we can switch over to our healer and not get ganked for our troubles. Yeah, so it's... The attack pattern on this is pretty simple, at least. It's 3 Spirit Blast... It's... Well, technically, it's Medenia and then 3 Spirit Blasts. If you want to get the order correct, I guess. If you're one of those people who feels the need to ever be correct about things. You weirdo. Alright. Heal... Alright, can you throw up a barrier faster this time? No, not quite. We are in a bit of a high-risk area here. We are really playing with fire with this, basically. Although, oddly enough, the fire side isn't coming out that often for that purpose, so... Alright, do this. I'm going to take the chance here and assume that we can survive this shot of Spirit Blast. Oh, we're cutting it real close. I think we're at 8 HP. We're really pushing our luck, needless to say. Oh, no, we're at 14, pardon me. Alright, Medinus. Was that 3 turns? It didn't count. Alright. We are all going to do this math together. Sing along with 3 count. 1, 2. Ouch. We're going to make it even worse when we go on turn 3. Yeah, 147. That's not particularly great. Our water side, or water side, our wind side is pretty much just a buffer at this point. We do chip damage with the wind unit, and we can at least take a little bit of damage there. The HP is pretty garbage, but there's a little. Alright. Spirit Blast. We'll go through the wall, and we'll be able... I think we can get in 2 burn shots. It's not going to be a super nice amount of HP. Actually, I'm going to switch over to water real quick, and I'm just going to heal. At a supreme risk to myself, because, wow, 123 for the 3rd turn Spirit Blast is not particularly amazing. Alright, and now here comes the heal. Alright. Earth, you can take 41 damage. That's fine. Alright, fire. 1. Two, so in exchange, we're definitely taking the bigger hit. Ouchies. Oh, now you're doing... Holy fuck! Really? 141 off of that power steal. Oh, that really must continue to add on the Spirit Blast. Ooh, oof. You are... Well, things have definitely just taken a turn for the really trash. I was gonna say we're gonna... Oh, okay. Now you're just fucking with me. Alright, cool. I was gonna be like, hey, we're gonna sit here and we're gonna wait this out because our MP regen should help us. And no. This asshole just decided to extend the pattern a little bit. Okay. Boy, I love doing this. Alright. Baratus. Okay, so there's Spirit Blast number 2, right? That's 2 in a row. Burn Shot. And that's number 3. And now you should be able to take that hit, although it's not going to be pretty. Oh, no more Power Steal for you? Or Power Drain or whatever it's called, I forgot. Although we get some more of this, of course. Alright, rotate to the healing side. Alright, Spirit Blast number 2 is gonna hit us for a good chunk of damage. And we rotate over here where Spirit Blast number 3 is going to hit hard as... Oh. Okay, so I screwed up my math, I guess. Alright, Spirit Blast 1. Is this thing just breaking its own pattern now that it's this deep in the fight? That'd be interesting. 2. And this will be number 3. Alright, heal. Yes, we both do that. So I'm burning this thing's mana out, at least. That seems to be going over pretty well. Spirit Blast 1. I have enough HP on fire that I should be able to take a hit from this, right? Two. And here comes number 3. After we get our licks in. Oh no, it's Power Steal this time. Ew! Alright, so now another Spirit Blast. Ouch! I'm glad I switched to a buffer with a stronger amount of HP. Again, using buffer in a bit of a wide sense here. Alright, Medenia, so we managed to throw a shield up. I'm almost at a point where I just want to give up on trying to track this thing's pattern, because wow. I am losing track of it so much. Alright, that's blast 1. Alright, we take number 2. And we put it Baratus. And now comes number 3, right? Yes. So after this, we're going to get heal. It seems like when the pattern switches to Power Steel, it's 1-2, Power Steel, Spirit Blast, and then healing, and then all that stuff. Or, yeah, we're going to get hit by Power Steel now. Ouch! Motherfucker, that hurt. So it just does what it wants, apparently. I should just give up on trying to hash this pattern out, because I don't seem to get it. Alright, get some damage. Nice crit. That at least should take the edge off of one Medina entirely. Ow. Alright, shield. Oh, and you're gonna go slow enough for me to shield. Okay. Alright, so I don't know what we're gonna see next, so I'm just gonna shield. Okay, it's just Medina. Boy, I'm so glad I'm in a position where I can say, oh, it's just the boss healing. Love to be doing this well at a fight. This thing is obnoxious. On the other hand, this is what I would feel like good water element strategy would really be like, considering what they do. If only we could do this more effectively ourselves, but that's a bit of a dicey proposition. God, the textures on that thing's legs are really crap, by the way, or at least they sure look like it in this lighting. Yeah, at this point, I'm honestly kind of going for that, actually, just because that seems to be a legit path we can take here, is just eliminate its entire mana pool. I have no in-battle items right now, unfortunately. I did check that earlier. That's a good catch. Unfortunately, well, yeah. We're not in such a great state when it comes to that, sadly. Alright, so that... Oh, that miss is pretty big. Alright, so now you're going to try and heal, right? Or you're going to attempt Power Steel. You're going to miss Power Steel. Oh. Oh my goodness. That is gigantic. That lets us do this with this thing's attack reset. So we can throw down a shield now. Oh, are you just doing just Power Steel now? That would be... Well, that's quite a change, that's for sure. Hopefully, the wall can stand up to one or two of those. That would be nice. Unfortunately, that is not to be the case. Can we, like, end this fight almost right now? I'm going in for it. Yeah, there we go. So, towards the end of the fight, it seems like that boss just throws all strategy out the window. And honestly, I am happy to take advantage. We have unlocked Water Shade. We get our Mountain Coptus, our lovely gem, our Swallow the Key Spore, our Repair Gem. And that is all for this floor? Is that the case? Because if so, wow, there's a bunch of stuff that we've missed in this particular forest. We haven't been having great luck with that today, though. I mean, we ran through fire spy like 4 times rather, trying to get one of those seeds, and it did not. Hang on. Alright, folks. Let's do our hand-ins real quick, and then I will do a couple of quick merges, and by a couple, I mean one, really, and then that is going to be it for me today. Hello, I want to talk to...
No way. Oh, see, there's a reward.
We went through the whole thing, buddy. There's our citron powders. We got 8 reputation out of that, because... honestly, we could have finished that faster if we had left that forest sooner.
Find something good.
I'm gonna have to remember to more often just leave forests and, well, not only resupply, but also do merges in future, because that is gonna be a thing that will probably help us out a lot. But more importantly, let's grab this backpack and our last bag upgrade, 12,500 for a grand total of 30 slots in our bag.
Find something.
That's gonna be quite a while before we can afford that. And let's also go ahead and stash that stuff. I'm gonna stash the Tendai herb as well. I think that that is actually something we can use to get a fairly rare tier egg, but I'll have to check. There's a guide that explains that stuff somewhere out on the internet. I'll pick that up. I'll figure it out.
The time to evolve is near. This is a good time for me to explain Divine Beast evolution.
Oh, I already explained this last time, Chief, but okay. Yeah, I explained all of that when we first did our merges. Alright, so we got a reasonable chunk of cash and reputation. That's pretty good. We can now take level 3 advancement tests. Nice. So I guess if we want to do that, that'll be for next time. Once we have better skills. So for now, let's do this. Alright, we just place it right back where we got it. So let's see what we're working with our lower level stuff, if anybody has notable... Well, yeah, actually, it looks like our entire-ish group here, all 4 of these, are ready to go. This will be somebody that's a little more damaging. I'm actually going to... Can we merge? We can't merge out of not in our inventory, but thinking, do I want to just grab that right now? Yeah, I'm thinking to myself, don't mind me too much here. I'm not going to do further merges yet. I'm just going to save, and we will continue with this in the future. Thank you all for watching. Oh no, you can see that I'm using an emulator. Oh no.